Believe it or not, rabbits have unique hind feet. While cats and dogs roam around with tough pads to cushion their steps, rabbits rely on a different strategy. Their hind feet are actually bare, covered only by a thick layer of fur. This fur acts like a natural shock absorber, helping to protect their delicate skin when they land after jumping. Imagine hopping around in the wild, landing on hard surfaces without the pads that many other animals have. This furry cushion is also vital for grip, ensuring they don't slip while making those impressive leaps. Rabbits are remarkable jumpers, capable of leaping up to 3 times their body length in a single bound. This ability not only helps them navigate their environment with agility, but also plays a key role in escaping predators. So, next time you spot a rabbit in your yard, take a moment to appreciate the special adaptations of their hind feet that help them thrive in the wild. Did you know pollinators help grow your food? These amazing creatures, which include bees, butterflies, and even bats, play an essential role in our daily meals. In fact, they are responsible for 1 out of every 3 bites of food we consume. That's a lot when you consider how vital these tiny helpers are for food production. Pollinators contribute to about 75% of the crops we rely on, ranging from fruits and vegetables to nuts and spices. They ensure that plants grow and reproduce by transferring pollen from one flower to another, a process known as pollination. Without them, we would face a significant drop in the availability of many food items, and many flowering plants may struggle to survive. So the next time you enjoy a delicious apple or sip on a refreshing glass of lemonade, remember the hard-working bees and butterflies that help make it all possible. Imagine if these pollinators disappeared. What would our meals look like then? It's clear that they deserve our protection and appreciation. Here's what actually happens when you share your ballot. In several countries, including the United States, it's illegal to post a picture of your completed election ballot. These laws are in place to protect the integrity of the voting process, preventing issues like vote selling and coercion. When people share their ballots, they might unknowingly encourage others to pay for votes or pressure friends and family to vote a certain way. Such activities undermine the fairness of elections and can lead to severe consequences. Depending on where you live, if you break this law, you might face fines or other penalties. The intent behind sharing the image also matters. If it looks like you're trying to influence someone's vote or promote a candidate, the consequences could be even harsher. So next time you think about taking that snapshot, remember the potential risks and keep your vote personal. Did you know celery was a luxury food in the 1900s? In early 20th century America, eating celery was a sign of sophistication and wealth. This crispy green vegetable, often served in elegant ways, captured the attention of the upper class and became a staple at lavish dinners. But why Kalamazoo, Michigan, you ask? The city earned the title of the celery capital of the world because it produced an astonishing amount of this sought-after vegetable. The region's perfect growing conditions, along with dedicated farmers, made Kalamazoo the go-to place for celery. People enjoyed it in salads, as a crudité with dips, or even as a garnish for cocktails, showcasing its versatility. Over time, celery has transformed into a common snack, but its past as a luxury item reminds us of how food trends can change unexpectedly. Isn't it fascinating how something so ordinary today had once graced only the finest tables? Let's uncover the truth about Christmas cards. Each year in the United States, over 3 billion Christmas cards are sold, making it one of the most beloved ways to share joy and holiday spirit. This charming tradition started back in 1843, when Sir Henry Cole, a British civil servant, introduced the first ever commercial Christmas card. Imagine a world where people didn't exchange festive messages. Today, however, as folks gather around the tree, card giving feels as essential as decorating the house. The cards often feature cheerful designs, heartfelt wishes, and sometimes even family photos, bringing smiles to recipients. This practice not only fosters connections among friends and family, but also supports various charities through card sales. So the next time you think about sending a card, remember that you're part of a joyful legacy that has spanned nearly 2 centuries. Did you know that Mumbai's railway station is massive? This incredible hub is one of the busiest in the world, handling a staggering 3,000 trains every single day. Imagine the sheer energy as between 700,000 and 1 million passengers pass through its gates daily. From early morning commuters rushing to work, families traveling for vacations, to locals simply boarding trains for a quick trip across the city, the station is a vibrant mix of people and stories. With its historic architecture and a never-ending stream of activities, this railway station is not just a transit point, but a lively social scene. Travelers can indulge in delicious street food, shop for local goods, and experience the heart of Mumbai's culture, all while navigating the bustling platforms. Have you ever experienced the thrill of such a dynamic place? Believe it or not, chocolate was born in Hershey. In 1894, Milton Hershey made a daring move that forever transformed the world of sweets by launching his chocolate company. This wasn't just about making candy. Hershey envisioned a better life for his workers and took it a step further in 1907 by establishing the town of Hershey as a model community. Imagine a picturesque town where charming streets are shaded by trees and the air is filled with the delightful aroma of chocolate. As a hub for chocolate production, Hershey soon became famous for its delectable treats, drawing in countless visitors eager to indulge. Today, families flock to Hershey Park, where thrilling rides and chocolate-themed attractions create unforgettable memories. Beyond attractions, Milton's legacy is woven into the fabric of the town, reflecting his commitment to ensuring his workers thrived alongside their sweet creations. The spirit of community thrives here, reminding us all that sometimes happiness can be found in the rich, velvety taste of chocolate. How sweet is that? Did you know the oldest condom is from the 1640s? This surprising artifact was unearthed at Dudley Castle in England, where it provides a fascinating glimpse into the past. Made from materials like animal and fish intestines, this condom reflects early birth control methods that were quite different from what we have today. During the 17th century, people relied on natural resources around them for protection and to prevent pregnancy. Historical accounts suggest that various cultures experimented with different methods. Some even used linen, leather, or animal bladders. This discovery not only sheds light on how people approached sexual health in earlier times, but also highlights the ingenuity of our ancestors. They crafted items for intimate use that were both practical and adaptive for their time. Imagine what they thought when using these early forms of contraception. As we continue to learn from history, this condom serves as a reminder of humanity's ongoing quest for health, safety, and understanding in sexual practices. What other surprising artifacts from history might still be waiting to be found? Believe it or not, 3 countries meet here. The Tres Fronteras, or Triple Frontier, is a remarkable site where Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay converge, marked by the stunning confluence of the Iguazu and Paraná rivers. This extraordinary geographical location boasts breathtaking vistas, bringing together lush greenery, majestic waterfalls, and a vibrant ecosystem filled with colorful fish and chirping birds. However, the area's captivating beauty belies its darker side, as it is known for elevated levels of criminal activity. The closeness of these 3 nations generates a rich tapestry of cultures and economies, yet it also gives rise to challenges such as smuggling and organized crime. Tourists flock to this remarkable region not only for the iconic Iguazu Falls, but also for thrilling adventures in the nearby jungles. While the landscape invites exploration and joy, it's crucial to stay informed about local safety issues. The Tres Fronteras stands as a compelling testament to how nature and human endeavors intertwine, showcasing both the wonders and complexities of our world. Isn't it fascinating how something so visually stunning can be home to such significant challenges? Can you imagine that cats can drink salt water? It's true, cats have some amazing adaptations, and one of their coolest traits is their ability to hydrate using salt water. While most animals would become dehydrated from drinking seawater, cats defy the odds. Their kidneys are incredibly efficient at filtering salt, allowing them to harness the water for hydration without getting sick. This remarkable ability likely stems from their wild ancestors, who roamed arid environments where fresh water was a luxury. In those harsh conditions, being able to utilize saltwater would have been crucial for survival, making them adaptable hunters. Today, domestic cats prefer fresh water, but this unique skill highlights their evolutionary resilience. It's fascinating to think about how creatures like the African wildcat thrived in desert landscapes, often relying on dew and the occasional drink from saltwater sources. So next time you watch your kitty lapping up water, remember, they aren't just adorable companions, they're survivors with a remarkable lineage. This intriguing trait serves as a reminder of nature's clever strategies for survival, even when challenges like water scarcity arise. Get ready for a wild bike ride in Bokreik. In this charming Belgian town, adventure awaits cyclists on a breathtaking 692-foot-long cycling path that boldly crosses a shimmering lake. Opened in 2016, this unique experience invites riders to pedal directly through water, creating a magical sensation as they glide over the lake's surface. Imagine the thrill of feeling the splash of water against your tires while surrounded by stunning views of nature. The path, designed for both fun and safety, caters to cyclists of all ages and skill levels. Families often enjoy leisurely rides together, while more adventurous cyclists push their limits. Visitors rave about this extraordinary attraction, making it a must-see when in Belgium. As you navigate the path, keep your eyes peeled for the local wildlife that inhabits the lake and its surroundings. Whether you're an avid cyclist or just looking for a new way to enjoy the outdoors, Bokreik's cycling trail promises an unforgettable experience. So, pack your bike and get ready to pedal through this enchanting, watery wonderland. A stunning missed opportunity for Excite. In 1999, the tech world saw a surprising offer from Larry Page and Sergey Brin, the creators of Google. They proposed to sell their brand new search engine to Excite for less than $1 million. Imagine if Excite had accepted this deal. At the time, Google was just an emerging platform, but it quickly gained traction due to its innovative algorithms that provided more accurate search results. Excite, however, decided to pass on this offer, viewing it as a risky investment. Fast forward to today, and that once modest search engine has skyrocketed in value, now worth hundreds of billions. This decision is often pointed to as one of the biggest miscalculations in the tech industry. Many wonder how different the landscape of the internet might be if Excite had embraced Google back then. Would Excite itself be a giant in the tech world today? Instead, Google became synonymous with online searching and transformed the way we access information. This fascinating tale teaches us about the unpredictable nature of innovation and opportunity. Hard to believe, but Gila monster venom helps diabetes. Researchers have discovered fascinating secrets hidden in the venom of the Gila monster, a large lizard native to the southwestern United States. This venom contains substances that may hold the key to treating type 2 diabetes. By studying these special compounds, scientists developed GLP-1 receptor agonists, a new class of medication that not only helps control blood sugar levels, but also influences appetite. These drugs can assist many people in managing their weight more effectively, making them a promising option for overall health improvement. This exciting connection between animal venom and modern medicine highlights how nature can inspire groundbreaking treatments. With the rise of diabetes worldwide, innovations like these could be a game changer. Could we soon see more amazing uses for nature's surprises? Have you ever wondered why albatrosses live so long? These magnificent seabirds take their time growing up, often reaching maturity after 10 years. This slow maturation means they spend their younger years learning survival skills over vast ocean expanses. Imagine soaring for miles across the sea, honing navigation skills before they settle into adulthood. What's truly fascinating is their impressive lifespan. Albatrosses can live for over 50 years, and some even surpass 70. This longevity allows them to experience decades of ocean adventures, forming lifelong bonds with their mates. Albatrosses are known for their incredible wingspans, which can exceed 12 feet, aiding them in gliding effortlessly across the waves. Being monogamous, they return to the same partner year after year, showcasing a deep commitment that lasts a lifetime. Thus, the combination of their slow maturation and long lives paints a picture of these extraordinary birds as resilient survivors in the wild. This might surprise you. Pets can attend your wedding. In certain states across the United States, this charming reality is transforming how couples celebrate their love. Imagine your furry friend, whether it's a loyal dog or a curious cat, standing right next to you during your vows. Some regions have made it legal for pets to sign marriage licenses, albeit with a cute paw print instead of a traditional signature. This delightful custom recognizes pets as important family members, allowing them to partake in one of life's milestone moments. Many couples are embracing this trend, incorporating their pets into wedding ceremonies with unique arrangements. From custom bow ties to floral collars, pets dress to impress just like they're humans. Wedding planners are even suggesting creative ways to feature pets, like organizing a special pet moment during the ceremony. The result? A heartwarming atmosphere filled with love and laughter, where your pet might just steal the spotlight. Plus, these moments create stunning memories, like a photo of your dog gently placing its paw on a personalized canvas. So when planning your big day, consider including your beloved pets. They could be the highlight of your wedding. You won't believe this about Filipino food. Picture yourself stepping into the vibrant world of Filipino cuisine, where every meal is a delicious adventure. This gastronomic journey showcases iconic dishes like tocino, sinigang, and sisig, each telling a rich story of the Philippines' diverse culture. Tocino, a mouth-watering fried pork dish, shines with its sweet and savory glaze, making it a beloved breakfast staple, often paired with fluffy garlic rice that enhances its flavors. Then there's sinigang, a tangy and comforting soup that delights with a mix of tender meat, fresh vegetables, and that unmistakable sour kick, usually derived from tamarind. It's the perfect remedy for rainy days or when you need a warm hug in a bowl. Let's not overlook sisig, which elevates sizzling pork to a culinary sensation, served on a hot plate and bursting with tantalizing flavors. This dish is an absolute must-try for any food lover. With ingredients and techniques influenced by Spanish, Chinese, and indigenous cultures, each dish invites you to savor the warmth of Filipino hospitality while celebrating creativity with every bite. Prepare to be amazed by Burger King's Moldy Whopper. In 2020, Burger King took an unexpected turn in their advertising by showcasing a Whopper covered in mold. This bold move aimed to demonstrate that their burgers contain no preservatives and are made with fresh ingredients. By letting viewers see the natural aging process of food, Burger King challenged the perception that fast food is always artificial and unhealthy. Surprisingly, this unconventional campaign resonated with many consumers, leading to a whopping 14% increase in sales. Instead of shying away from the idea of mold, the company embraced it to prove their commitment to real food. This daring strategy helped Burger King stand out in a crowded fast food market, proving that sometimes thinking outside the box really pays off. Believe it or not, pancakes once filled the air. In a bizarre and unforgettable event, a city found itself in a sticky situation after a natural disaster caused significant flooding. As the floodwaters rose, they carried with them a unique combination of substances, creating a syrupy mix that left many locals baffled. Imagine walking through your neighborhood, only to be hit by the sweet smell of pancakes wafting through the air. This strange phenomenon became so notorious that it sparked humorous stories, like the time someone explained to their insurance company that their home had drowned in syrup. People and horses were trapped, and buildings crumbled under the weight of the disaster. For years afterward, residents couldn't shake off that syrupy scent, making it a memorable part of their daily lives. The event not only brought laughter amidst the chaos, but also highlighted human resilience in the face of nature's unpredictability. How often do you hear about a city that smelled like breakfast for years? Did you know that sunlight takes 8 minutes to reach Earth? This fascinating fact highlights the incredible distance between our planet and the sun, which is about 93 million miles away. When sunlight is emitted from the sun's surface, it begins an epic journey through space. Despite traveling at the speed of light, which is roughly 186 to 282 miles per second, it still takes time for the light to cover that vast distance. So when you step outside on a sunny day and feel the warmth on your skin, remember that you're experiencing light that left the sun around 8 minutes ago. This delay is due to the finite speed of light, meaning we always see the sun as it was in the past. Isn't it amazing to think about how connected we are to this giant star, relying on its light long after it has departed, making our days brighter and our plants grow? Why exactly does the ocean glow in the Maldives? Off the coast of Vadhu, a stunning natural wonder known as bioluminescence transforms the shoreline into a magical spectacle. As night falls, the waves shimmer with a brilliant blue light, captivating anyone fortunate enough to witness it. This dazzling display is not a trick of the imagination. It is caused by tiny marine organisms called dinoflagellates. These plankton emit light when they are disturbed, creating the enchanting glow when waves crash or footsteps disturb their watery home. Many people liken this ethereal phenomenon to the night sky sprinkled with stars, lending an otherworldly charm to the beach. Interestingly, scientists believe that this bioluminescence functions as a defense mechanism, helping dinoflagellates confuse predators long enough to escape. This interplay of beauty and survival highlights the exquisite connections within marine ecosystems. So if you find yourself in the Maldives, don't miss your chance to stroll along the beach of Vadhu, where ocean waves sparkle like cosmic jewels and reveal nature's secrets. Ever thought about how hard your heart works? The average human heart beats approximately 100,000 times a day, an astonishing feat that demonstrates our body's incredible efficiency. Each heartbeat pumps blood through our bodies, supplying oxygen and nutrients to our cells. In just one day, this hard-working organ pumps enough blood to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Picture that, a massive pool packed with the life-sustaining fluid that keeps us going. Our hearts are not just simple pumps, they are complex organs that respond to our activities, emotions, and overall health. When we exercise, our heart rate increases to supply more oxygen to our muscles, showcasing its amazing adaptability. Whether we're resting or running, our hearts are always at it, tirelessly ensuring we feel our best. So next time you feel your heart racing, be it from excitement, fear, or a quick sprint, remember that it is working hard for you, day in and day out. Isn't it fascinating how such a small organ can have such a massive impact on our lives? You won't believe this about Queen Hatshepsut's temple. The Temple of Hatshepsut in Egypt is not only a remarkable structure, but also one of the oldest standing buildings in the world. This magnificent funerary temple, dedicated to the female pharaoh Hatshepsut, who ruled in the 15th century BCE, showcases stunning ancient Egyptian architecture. Tucked against the breathtaking cliffs of Deir el-Bahari, the temple features grand colonnades, impressive statues, and beautifully detailed reliefs that narrate the achievements of Hatshepsut. What makes this temple even more intriguing is Hatshepsut herself, as she was one of the few women to rise to power in a traditionally male-dominated society. By commissioning this temple, she not only paid tribute to her reign, but also honored the gods of Egypt. Today, visitors are captivated not just by the temple's grandeur, but by the story of resilience it embodies. Hatshepsut's legacy is a powerful reminder that ambition and strength can transcend gender barriers. Standing before the Temple of Hatshepsut invites you to reflect on history, leadership, and the enduring spirit of those who dare to break boundaries. What if I told you Bolivia has a navy? Despite being landlocked, Bolivia proudly maintains a naval force, a legacy of its turbulent history and loss of coastline to Chile in the 19th century. This unique situation gives the Bolivian Navy a distinct purpose. It patrols the shimmering waters of Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world. Their mission goes beyond mere protection, reflecting Bolivia's enduring hope and aspiration to reclaim direct access to the Pacific Ocean. Established in 1998, the Navy focuses on environmental protection, tourism, and maintaining safety on the lake, which is vital for local communities. The naval presence serves as a poignant reminder of the country's fight for maritime sovereignty. While many may not associate a landlocked nation with a naval force, Bolivia's commitment to its navy emphasizes resilience and a yearning for its lost coastlines. Could this be a symbol of hope for future access to the sea? Scientists recently discovered that alligators are living fossils. The Mississippi alligator, which dates back around 150 million years to the age of dinosaurs, offers a unique window into the prehistoric world. Can you imagine witnessing a creature that has survived major environmental changes and still roams our waters today? These remarkable reptiles have retained much of their ancient form and behavior, resembling the very ancestors that lived alongside ferocious dinosaurs. Their powerful jaws can crush bone, while their sleek tails enable them to move gracefully through murky waters. But alligators aren't just relics. They also fulfill a crucial role in their ecosystems. They act as apex predators, regulating populations of fish and other wildlife, which maintains a balanced environment. By digging wallows for nesting, they create habitats for various species, showcasing their impact beyond mere survival. So the next time you see a Mississippi alligator basking in the sun, remember, you're looking at a survivor of an ancient lineage that helps shape the ecosystems of today. Uncover the thrilling origin story of Levi's jeans. Did you know that Levi's, a name synonymous with denim, started in 1853 in San Francisco? Founded by German immigrant Levi Strauss, the company first sold dry goods, targeting the booming population of miners during the California gold rush. This bustling period sparked a need for durable clothing, as miners required sturdy apparel to withstand their grueling work conditions. Surprisingly, it wasn't until 1873 that Strauss teamed up with tailor Jacob Davis to revolutionize the clothing industry. They introduced the first ever riveted denim jeans, which featured metal rivets at pocket seams, making them incredibly resilient. These jeans quickly became popular among laborers, including miners and railroad workers, who needed reliable wear for their tough jobs. Over time, Levi's jeans transformed from practical workwear to a cultural icon recognized around the globe. Today, you see them worn by everyone from celebrities to everyday folks. Isn't it fascinating how a simple idea from the gold rush era shaped fashion today? Here's a wild fact about the Rio Tinto. This stunning river in Andalusia, Spain, looks like a surreal painting, boasting a deep red hue that instantly captures your attention. The Rio Tinto's unique color comes from an abundance of heavy metals, such as iron and copper, mixed in with acidic water. The high acidity, combined with the metal content, creates an environment that's both fascinating and harsh. In fact, NASA scientists have drawn comparisons between this river and the Martian landscape due to its extreme conditions and unusual coloring. Imagine stepping into a scene that feels more like another planet than Earth. The river hosts extremophiles, microorganisms that thrive in conditions lethal to most life forms. These extraordinary creatures show us just how adaptable life can be. So when you think of beautiful rivers, the Rio Tinto challenges our perceptions, blending beauty with toxicity in a striking way. Would you dare to explore such an alien-looking environment? Prepare to be amazed by the rare albino seal discovery. In 2020, a captivating albino seal was found in Russia, surprising everyone with its striking reddish fur and vibrant blue eyes. This unusual combination makes it a standout among seals, as albinism is incredibly rare in these marine mammals. Experts estimate that the chance of finding an albino seal is about 1 in 1,000, making this a truly unique find. Albinism occurs when animals lack melanin, the pigment that gives color to their fur and skin, resulting in their light appearance. While this seal's stunning looks are eye-catching, they also come with challenges. Without natural pigments, albino animals can be more vulnerable to sun exposure and other environmental hazards. This extraordinary seal has not only captured the hearts of onlookers, but also highlighted the importance of conservation efforts to protect such rare creatures in their natural habitats. Believe it or not, footage has an interesting origin. The term footage dates back to the early days of filmmaking, when film reels were actually measured in feet. To put it simply, each foot of film contained about 16 frames. This practical measurement made it easier for filmmakers to discuss and calculate the length of their films. Today, even as we've transitioned into the digital age, the term continues to resonate in our conversations about video content. It's fascinating how a word rooted in the physicality of film has stuck around, bridging the gap between the analog and digital eras. When you watch a movie or a video online, the concept of footage still applies, linking us back to the pioneering days of cinema. So the next time you hear someone talking about footage, you'll know the historical significance behind it and how it reflects the evolution of storytelling through moving images. It's a great example of how language evolves but stays connected to its origins, isn't it? Guess what really drives toe wrestling in England? This quirky sport captivates thousands every August in Ashbourne, inviting both fierce competitors and curious spectators. Toe wrestling isn't just about having a strong grip. It requires a unique combination of technique and foot prowess, making it a fascinating event to watch. During competitions, participants face off, attempting to pin down their opponent's toes while showcasing impressive skill. The prize for the ultimate toe warrior? A shiny bronze trophy shaped like a foot. Before diving into the fun, all competitors must undergo a foot inspection to ensure their toes are clean and infection-free. This unusual requirement keeps the competition fair and safe. Toe wrestling's strange charm lies in its mix of hilarity and competition, drawing people from all walks of life to join in the fun, or simply cheer from the sidelines. Whether you're a toe wrestling veteran or a curious first-timer, the spirited atmosphere makes for an unforgettable experience. So, are you ready to give your toes a chance at glory? Is it really true that discover why red bell peppers are vitamin C champions? It's hard to believe, but red bell peppers contain nearly 3 times the vitamin C found in oranges. This vibrant vegetable has made a name for itself in the nutrition world as a powerhouse, with one medium-sized pepper packing around 152 milligrams of vitamin C. In contrast, a medium orange holds only about 70 milligrams. Vitamin C is renowned for its role in supporting a robust immune system and promoting healthy skin, and red bell peppers deliver this nutrient in spades. They also come loaded with antioxidants, which play an essential role in protecting our cells from damage, thereby enhancing our overall health. The best part, red bell peppers are not only nutritious, but also incredibly versatile. You can toss them into salads, roast them for a smoky flavor, or snack on them raw with your favorite dip. Their delightful crunch and vibrant color can elevate any dish. So next time you stroll through the grocery store, don't overlook these delicious nutritional champions. Grab a few red bell peppers and enjoy a burst of health and flavor. Discover Angola's hidden gems and natural wonders. Nestled in Southwest Africa, Angola is a treasure trove of stunning landscapes and breathtaking sights, often flying under the radar for many travelers. One of its most remarkable highlights is the Ruacana Falls, a spectacular waterfall that ranks among Africa's largest. Imagine standing before torrents of water cascading down rocky cliffs, creating a mist that sparkles in the sunlight. This is a sight that will captivate any adventurer. But the beauty of Angola doesn't stop there. Head over to Iona National Park, a vast expanse characterized by striking desert landscapes and rich biodiversity. Here you can wander through golden dunes, rugged canyons, and even catch a glimpse of extraordinary wildlife, such as the elusive desert-adapted elephants and various species of antelope. As the sun sets, don't miss the chance to gaze at the dazzling night sky. Iona is renowned for its exceptional stargazing opportunities thanks to minimal light pollution. Angola truly offers a unique blend of natural wonders that beckon nature enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike. Curious about shuttlecocks? Here's a surprising secret. Badminton shuttlecocks are not just ordinary feathers glued together. They undergo rigorous testing in wind tunnels to ensure they fly perfectly during a match. Imagine a feathered rocket zipping through the air. The feathers need to be perfectly aligned for the shuttlecock to travel smoothly and predictably. Wind tunnels allow experts to recreate different conditions, simulating how these shuttlecocks perform in various environments and at different speeds. When you see players skillfully sending the shuttlecock flying, it's no fluke. Precision is key. Any misalignment can drastically change its trajectory, potentially giving one player an unfair advantage. By testing them, Manufacturers fine-tune the design so players can focus on their game instead of worrying about how the shuttlecock will behave. This level of attention to detail highlights the fascinating blend of science and sport, ensuring that every shot is as thrilling as it can be. Who knew the humble shuttlecock had such a scientific backstory? Believe it or not, an atomic bomb fell in South Carolina. In 1950, a U.S. Air Force B-47 bomber accidentally dropped an unarmed nuclear bomb near Mars Bluff, creating quite a stir. Luckily, the bomb didn't have its plutonium core, so it didn't detonate like a nuclear weapon. However, the conventional explosives inside went off, resulting in a massive explosion that carved out a notable crater in the ground. This shocking incident illuminated the dangers of transporting nuclear weapons, even when they are not armed. The blast damaged several nearby homes, leaving families in a state of panic and confusion. While no one was killed, the event raised serious questions about safety protocols regarding nuclear armaments during peacetime. Can you imagine living near the site of such a close call with history? This extraordinary mishap serves as a reminder of the unexpected risks faced during military operations. What if trans fats are hiding in plain sight? Despite their bad reputation, trans fats share a striking similarity with healthier fats. The key lies in their molecular shape. For instance, oleic acid, a heart-healthy fat found abundantly in olive oil, has a chemical structure that mirrors that of the harmful trans fat known as oleic acid. The only thing that differs is the arrangement of their atoms in space. This slight structural change makes oleic acid much better for our bodies. While oleic acid can lead to various health issues, including heart disease, oleic acid supports good health by improving cholesterol levels and providing vital nutrients. So when you reach for that olive oil, remember it's not just delicious, it's also fighting off the negative effects of unhealthy fats. Recognizing the difference in fat structures can help individuals make informed dietary choices, steering away from harmful trans fats and embracing healthier options that nourish their bodies. Are you ready to take charge of your health? Here's a wild fact about urban resilience. In the small town of Wenling, China, a couple has captured hearts and headlines by refusing to abandon their home, even as a shiny new highway encroaches on their property. While many would see this as a losing battle, their determination shines as a symbol of resilience against urban development. Instead of moving away as construction crews pressed forward, the couple chose to stay put, turning their once peaceful surroundings into a focal point of the fight for personal space and community rights. This situation has sparked conversations about the balance between infrastructure growth and preserving homes. The couple's bravery suggests that not all battles are fought with weapons. Sometimes simply holding your ground is a powerful statement. What would you do if faced with such a challenge? Surprisingly, it's a fact that potatoes are complex. Did you know that potatoes have more chromosomes than humans? While we have 46 chromosomes, these humble tubers boast 48, making them genetically more intricate. This genetic complexity helps potatoes adapt and thrive in various environments, showing just how resilient they can be. Perhaps even more fascinating is how these plants grow underground, away from the hustle of life above. They develop their starchy goodness hidden from sight, which allows them to avoid many pests and diseases. Even beneath the surface, potatoes are busy creating a world of textures and flavors. As a staple food in many cultures, they nourish billions while remaining largely unnoticed until we dig them up. So next time you enjoy fries or mashed potatoes, remember that these tasty delights have an intriguing story that begins well below the soil. Why should you care about sushi's unique history? Sushi, a dish beloved by many around the world, has fascinating roots. Originally, this culinary favorite began in ancient Japan as a clever way to preserve fish. Back in the day, people used fermented rice to keep their fish fresh. By wrapping or storing fish in the rice, the fermentation process not only preserved the fish, but also imparted a delightful flavor. Over time, the use of fermented rice evolved, leading to the sushi we enjoy today. It transitioned from a preservation method to a flavorful delicacy, where fresh ingredients take center stage. Today's sushi showcases a variety of styles, from nigiri topped with raw fish to rolls filled with vegetables and seafood. It's more than just a meal. Sushi represents a cultural connection to the Japanese way of life and emphasizes harmony between nature and food. So next time you savor a piece of sushi, remember its journey from a simple preservation technique to a global culinary phenomenon. Most people don't know this, but reptiles change gender. This intriguing fact revolves around temperature and its role in determining the gender of hatchlings. Unlike mammals and birds that rely on genetics, many reptiles, such as bearded dragons from Australia, can have their gender influenced by the warmth of their environment during egg incubation. If the eggs of genetically male bearded dragons are kept at temperatures above 32 degrees Celsius, these males can actually transform into fully functional females. This remarkable phenomenon highlights how adaptable and dynamic nature can be, showcasing the unique ways in which reptiles respond to their surroundings. This temperature-dependent gender determination not only plays a crucial role in the survival of these species, but also provides scientists with insights into evolutionary biology and environmental stressors. Isn't it fascinating how a simple change in temperature can lead to such a dramatic change in gender? You might be shocked to learn about prickles. A group of porcupines, those fascinating creatures covered in sharp quills, is known as a prickle. This fun fact comes from their unique social behavior. While porcupines are often solitary animals, they do come together, especially during mating season or when seeking warmth. These gatherings can be quite charming as they huddle close to each other, sharing body heat and creating a delightful sight. Porcupines are herbivores, feasting on bark, leaves, and fruits, using their strong teeth to gnaw through tough surfaces. Interestingly, when threatened, a porcupine's first instinct isn't to throw its quills, but to retreat and puff up its quills to appear larger. This clever strategy allows them to fend off predators without immediately using their sharp defenses. Next time you hear about porcupines, remember their prickle and admire their quirky social habits. Let's uncover the truth about barn owls. Not all owl species are capable of hooting, and barn owls are a fascinating example of this. Instead of the classic hoot we often associate with owls, these unique birds communicate using eerie screams and hissing sounds. These vocalizations, which can last anywhere from 2 to 4 seconds, serve various purposes. For barn owls, screams can signal alarm or distress, while hisses are used as a defense mechanism to ward off intruders or potential predators. This twist on traditional owl communication makes them truly special in the avian world. So next time you think of owls, remember that not all of them hoot. Some, like the barn owl, have their own unique way to express themselves and protect their territory. Isn't nature full of surprises? Here's a wild fact about dark chocolate. A large study found that individuals who consume dark chocolate are less likely to experience depression. Researchers believe this delicious treat holds some surprising secrets. Dark chocolate is rich in compounds called flavonoids, which can boost mood by helping the brain release feel-good chemicals like serotonin. Enjoying a small piece of dark chocolate not only satisfies your sweet tooth, but might also improve your overall mental health. Furthermore, the antioxidants in dark chocolate can combat stress, which is a major contributor to depression. Imagine indulging in a tasty dessert that could help lift your spirits. Of course, moderation is key since chocolate is calorie-dense, and enjoying too much can lead to other health issues. The good news is that a little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to feel guilty about treating yourself. Next time you're feeling down, consider reaching for a dark chocolate bar. Your mood might just thank you. Are you ready to dive into this chocolatey solution? Believe it or not, cats dislike water near their food. This quirky habit makes total sense when you think about it. In the wild, cats are instinctively cautious about their environment. They avoid drinking water that may be contaminated by their food. To help your furry friends stay hydrated, you might want to place their water bowl a little distance away from their food. Think about it. In nature, freshwater sources like streams and ponds can get polluted by decaying animals or their own waste if they're too close to where they eat. By putting their water bowl in a separate location, you replicate a more natural setting, making it more appealing for your cat. Additionally, cats can be quite picky and prefer fresh, still water, so consider using a pet water fountain, which circulates water and keeps it oxygenated. Have you tried moving their water bowl yet? Ever wondered about the friend paradox? This intriguing concept reveals a surprising fact. Your friends likely have more friends than you do. The friend paradox occurs because of the way social networks are built. In these networks, popular people are often connected to many individuals. So when you look at your friends' friend lists, those popular ones appear multiple times. Imagine if you're friends with a social butterfly who knows everyone. While you might have a close circle of buddies, that friend's connections can make it seem like they're surrounded by even more people. This phenomenon sheds light on how friendship dynamics work in our lives. It challenges our perceptions of popularity and belonging, making us rethink how we view our own social circles. So the next time you feel like your friends are winning in the friendship game, remember that their connections might not tell the full story. Shocking moment when shoes flew at President Bush. In 2008, a dramatic incident unfolded during a press conference in Iraq when journalist Montasser al-Zaidi hurled his shoes at then-President George W. Bush. This unexpected act of protest was captured live on camera, drawing worldwide attention and sparking debates about freedom of speech. Al-Zaidi's gesture symbolized his anger over the U.S. invasion of Iraq, which had deeply affected many Iraqis. The shoe-throwing incident quickly became a viral sensation, leading to a surge of memes and discussions about the limits of expressing dissent. Interestingly, in many cultures, throwing a shoe signifies great disrespect, making this incident even more symbolically powerful. As people across the globe watched the event unfold, it raised questions about media, politics, and personal expression. Al-Zaidi was subsequently detained, but later received a hero's welcome in some circles for standing up against what he viewed as an unjust occupation. This moment remains a pivotal example of how protest can take unexpected forms, sparking conversations that go beyond borders. Here's something incredible about the mob's revenue. The mob generates more money than many legal industries, showcasing its huge economic impact. In fact, organized crime groups have been known to rake in billions each year through various illegal activities like drug trafficking, extortion, and racketeering. This staggering revenue can surpass that of businesses in legitimate sectors, which raises eyebrows about the substantial influence these groups have on the economy. Some estimates suggest that the mob's earnings might even rival the budgets of certain government departments. This reality highlights a shadowy world where criminal operations are deeply woven into the fabric of society, often affecting everyday lives. Law enforcement works tirelessly to combat these groups, yet the allure of quick money keeps drawing people in. So how does the mob manage to stay so profitable despite ongoing scrutiny and risk? This complex situation makes us ponder the balance between legality and survival in a world driven by demand. Ever thought about why Steve Buscemi is so inspiring? Before becoming a beloved actor known for his quirky roles, Steve Buscemi had a different calling. He was a firefighter. Working in Manhattan, Buscemi put his life on the line to protect others during his years in the fire department. But what truly sets him apart is his bravery during one of America's darkest days. After the September 11th attacks in 2001, Buscemi didn't just stay on the sidelines. He joined the rescue efforts and dedicated 12 weeks to helping his fellow firefighters and searching for survivors at Ground Zero. His experience on the front lines shaped his character and his understanding of hardship, allowing him to capture deep emotions in his roles. This dual life gives us a glimpse of the real Steve Buscemi, a man who not only entertains, but also stands ready to lend a hand in times of crisis. What drives someone to serve others in such profound ways? Surprisingly, it's a fact that penguins rule in Antarctica. At Port Lockroy Base, which was once a British research station, things have taken a fun twist. Now, this unique spot has turned into a museum and post office, welcoming adventurous tourists looking to send postcards from one of the most remote places on Earth. The museum showcases the history of the Antarctic expeditions, and visitors can learn about the life of researchers who once inhabited the area. But here's the catch. Penguins have priority over human guests. This charming quirk is a reminder that we are visitors in their habitat. Tourists often find themselves sharing the space with these adorable birds, making the experience even more special. So whether you're admiring the stunning Antarctic landscapes or mailing a postcard from a post office frequented by penguins, Port Lockroy Base offers a fascinating glimpse into both history and wildlife. Prepare to be amazed by plastic bottles replacing glass. In the 1970s, a remarkable shift occurred in the beverage industry when plastic bottles started taking over from traditional glass containers. This change wasn't just a minor tweak, it completely revolutionized how we enjoy soft drinks. Plastic bottles are lighter, which made them easier to carry and transport. They're also cheaper to produce, allowing companies to offer more affordable prices to consumers. Another huge advantage is that they are shatterproof, meaning fewer accidents and injuries from broken glass. Thanks to these benefits, plastic bottles quickly became the go-to choice for many soft drink brands, not only transforming our shopping habits, but also changing how we enjoy beverages at picnics and parties. Fast forward to today, and it's hard to imagine soft drinks without those colorful, handy plastic bottles. Have you ever wondered how this shift has impacted the environment? Can you imagine that earthquakes can change our days? Recent studies show that massive earthquakes can actually impact the Earth's rotation speed. When a powerful quake strikes, like the 2011 Tohoku earthquake in Japan, it can shift the planet's mass. This shift alters how Earth spins, leading to slight changes in the length of our day. Although these changes are often tiny, measured in microseconds, they show just how interconnected our planet's systems are. Imagine a giant figure on a merry-go-round. When it shifts its weight, the entire ride changes speed. Similarly, when tectonic plates move dramatically during an earthquake, they can redistribute mass. This fascinating relationship between geological activity and Earth's rotation reminds us that our world is constantly in motion, even in ways we don't always notice. Isn't it amazing how natural events can influence something as crucial as time itself? Unlock a world of knowledge with subscriptions. Subscribing to platforms like news websites, streaming services, or even educational apps offers an incredible array of content that keeps you entertained and informed. By signing up, you gain easy access to fascinating articles, documentaries, and stories that you might otherwise miss. These platforms often curate exciting facts and narratives, sparking your curiosity and encouraging a habit of continuous learning. Imagine diving into a mesmerizing documentary about the universe one day, and the next reading about groundbreaking scientific discoveries. It's not just about passive consumption, it's also about engaging actively with new ideas and concepts. This exploration helps fuel your imagination and keep your mind sharp. Whether it's history, science, technology, or culture, there's always something new to discover. So why not take a leap and subscribe to something intriguing today? Discover the stunning Quetzal bird of Central America. This remarkable bird, primarily found in the lush jungles of Guatemala and surrounding regions, captivates birdwatchers with its incredible appearance. The Quetzal is especially notable for its extraordinarily long tail, which can stretch up to a breathtaking 1 meter. This distinctive tail not only adds to its beauty, but also serves a purpose. It helps the bird navigate through its dense forested habitat. Quetzal birds are vibrant, sporting a mix of rich green and striking colors that make them stand out against the backdrop of leaves. They have a unique call that echoes through the jungle, making them easier to spot, albeit quite elusive. As masters of disguise, they often sit quietly among the branches, blending in with their surroundings. Have you ever dreamt of seeing such an enchanting creature in the wild? Most people don't know this record exists. On September 6, 2018, Evelina Delon accomplished a remarkable feat by setting a Guinness World Record for the highest piano concert held at an astonishing altitude of 16,227 feet at Singela Pass in India. This extraordinary performance was not just an impressive physical challenge, it served as a heartfelt tribute to her mother, who lost her battle with cystic fibrosis the year before. Playing under extreme wind chill conditions, Evelina didn't let the harsh weather deter her spirit. For over an hour, she skillfully performed, raising awareness about cystic fibrosis while honoring her mother's legacy. This breathtaking event, high above a beautiful landscape, inspired many and highlighted how art can connect deeply with personal stories and important health issues. Can you imagine playing a piano concert that high up? Ever wondered how money can lose value so quickly? During a period of hyperinflation in Zimbabwe, this happened on a massive scale, making it one of the most dramatic cases in history. At its peak, Zimbabwe issued banknotes worth trillions of dollars, but this didn't translate into wealth for most citizens. Instead, it meant that even someone with a trillion-dollar bill struggled to buy simple items like bread. Prices soared daily. Basic goods became unaffordable for the average person. People had to carry large bags of money just to make small purchases. The situation was so extreme that many began to barter for goods instead of using cash. Imagine how disheartening it must have been to watch your savings evaporate overnight. This hyperinflation was a result of various economic mismanagement, political instability, and a lack of trust in the currency, leaving many wondering how to navigate such an unpredictable world. Curious about the Kaibazonte crossbreed? This unique animal, a combination of the Kaibazonte and other species, is commonly known as a buffalo. These crossbreeds inherit traits from their parents, making them fascinating to observe. The Kaibazonte originates from specific regions, where it thrives in diverse environments, and when crossed with other species, it often results in robust and versatile animals that can adapt to different habitats. Buffaloes are typically characterized by their strong build and gentle demeanor, which makes them valuable in agricultural settings. Not only do they provide assistance in farming, but they also contribute to the local ecosystem by maintaining land and promoting biodiversity. So next time you see a buffalo, remember it might just carry some of that Kaibazonte spirit within it. Isn't nature's ability to connect species remarkable? Have you ever wondered about the Wright brothers' famous flight? In 1910, Orville and Wilbur Wright, renowned for inventing controlled flight, soared through the skies together for the first time. Their father, fearing he might lose both sons to a tragic accident, had been hesitant to let them fly together. This singular flight represents a pivotal moment in aviation history, showcasing the groundbreaking work they had achieved in developing the airplane. The brothers were visionaries, constantly experimenting and refining their designs. Flying together allowed them to share in the joy and excitement of their monumental achievement, cementing their bond both as siblings and as pioneers. Though they had flown separately numerous times before, this special occasion captured the essence of their teamwork and determination. Can you imagine the thrill they felt launching into the air, knowing they were making history? What if I told you mermaids almost fooled the world? In 2012, Animal Planet aired 2 fictional documentaries about mermaids that captivated viewers and sparked a frenzy of belief in these enchanting creatures. The shows were crafted so skillfully that many people considered the possibility of mermaids being real. This surge of interest was so pronounced that the US government felt compelled to issue an official statement denying the existence of mermaids. It highlighted how easily entertainment can blur the lines with scientific reality and folklore. The captivating blend of storytelling and vivid visuals hooked audiences, demonstrating our age-old fascination with mythological beings. But why did this particular narrative resonate so deeply? Perhaps it ties into humanity's love for the mysterious and the unexplained. When faced with compelling stories, people often suspend disbelief, which can lead to discussions about nature, science, and cultural tales. So the next time you hear about mythical creatures, remember the impact of these documentaries and the powerful hold of legends on our imaginations. Did you know that paint colors have wild names? Many paint companies delight in giving their products imaginative and sometimes bizarre names, making the mundane act of choosing a color for your wall an adventure. For example, you might find a rich red paint labeled Dragon's Blood, which hints at something fierce and fantastical, rather than just a plain color. Similarly, a soft beige might be whimsically called Toasted Almond Whisper, evoking thoughts of warmth and comfort. These quirky names can make shopping for paint not only more fun, but also a bit confusing. You might wonder if sea foam is really a color, or does it refer to the ocean's waves? While the purpose of these creative names is to draw customers in and inspire imagination, they can sometimes leave you scratching your head. Next time you're at the store, Pay attention to these colorful labels and let your imagination take flight. Believe it or not, Justice Ward Hunt stayed on. In 1878, a remarkable decision by U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ward Hunt made headlines. After suffering a stroke that left him unable to attend court, he chose to delay his retirement for an additional 4 years. Why would he do this? The answer lies in his determination to qualify for a full pension. This unusual situation highlighted the challenges faced by judges and their dedication to duty, even in the face of personal health struggles. Despite his inability to fulfill his responsibilities as a justice, Hunt was motivated by the financial security a pension would bring. His choice reflects a time when pensions were not as secure as they are today, and many sought to ensure they were financially stable in retirement. Hunt's story not only sheds light on the dedication of public servants, but also prompts us to think about how the systems we have in place today can affect the lives of those who serve in these critical roles. What drives individuals like Hunt to push through challenges for a sense of stability and duty? Guess what really drives the world's priciest pizza? The Louis XIII pizza, which costs a jaw-dropping $12,000, isn't just any ordinary meal, it's an extravagant culinary experience. Prepared by Italian chef Renato Viola, right in the customer's home, this pizza features a gourmet combination of exotic ingredients. Imagine indulging in not one, but 3 types of caviar and succulent Mediterranean lobster, all nestled on a perfectly crafted crust. To top it off, this luxurious dish is served with a golden knife, turning slicing into a moment of elegance. This pizza caters to those who appreciate the art of fine dining and are willing to splurge for an unforgettable event. So, what makes this delicacy worth its hefty price tag? It's not just about the delicious toppings, it's about the unique experience and craftsmanship that go into creating a truly lavish dish. Would you spend that much for pizza? You won't believe this about your daily breaths. On average, a person breathes about 23,000 times a day. That's right. Whether you're awake or asleep, your body's hard at work, taking in precious oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide without you having to think about it. Each inhale fills your lungs with oxygen, fueling your cells and helping your organs function properly. With every exhale, you're getting rid of carbon dioxide, a waste product your body doesn't need. This automatic process is crucial for survival, supporting everything from your brain function to your physical movements. Imagine doing something 23,000 times a day without even realizing it. It's a perfect reminder of how our bodies work tirelessly behind the scenes, keeping us alive and well all day long. So the next time you take a breath, think about the remarkable role it plays in your life. Isn't it amazing how vital these simple actions are? Believe it or not, the NHL turned to infrared technology. In the 1990s, the National Hockey League, NHL, sought ways to boost players' performance and visibility during games, leading them to an innovative solution: infrared sensors. These advanced tools provided real-time data on player movements, enhancing coaches' abilities to strategize on the ice. Not only did this technology give insights into skating speed and passing accuracy, but it also made the fast-paced action easier for fans to follow. As players zipped around the rink, these sensors tracked every move, allowing the NHL to gather valuable statistics that improve both gameplay and viewer experience. Imagine watching a game where you can see exactly how fast a player is moving or where the puck is headed, all thanks to this cutting-edge technology. This leap into utilizing infrared technology not only positioned the NHL ahead of many sports leagues, but also highlighted the importance of innovation in enhancing athletic performance. So, what would the future hold for the NHL as technology continues to evolve? Did you know tortoises are vital to ecosystems? These fascinating creatures are primarily herbivores, munching on a diet rich in grass, fruits, and even cacti. As they chow down, tortoises play a crucial role in their environment by helping to disperse seeds. When they eat fruits, the seeds often travel through their digestive systems and get dropped in new locations, promoting plant growth and biodiversity. Additionally, tortoises are equipped with strong, clawed feet that allow them to dig burrows, creating shelters that are especially useful in extreme temperatures. These burrows provide refuge not just for the tortoises themselves, but also for numerous other animals, contributing to a thriving ecosystem. In this way, tortoises aren't just quiet residents of their habitats. They are active participants in maintaining the health and balance of the environment. So next time you see a tortoise, remember the important role it plays in nature. You might be shocked to learn that beet juice boosts health. This colorful drink, created by blending or juicing beets, delivers a powerhouse of nutrients. Its bright red hue isn't just a feast for the eyes. It indicates a rich concentration of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Beet juice is particularly famous for its ability to enhance stamina and lower blood pressure, making it a favorite among athletes and health enthusiasts alike. Packed with nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide in the body, it helps improve blood flow and support heart health. Whether you sip it straight or mix it into smoothies, beet juice adds a delightful sweetness alongside its strong, earthy flavor. People often enjoy it for its refreshing qualities, especially in the warmer months. So why not give it a try? It could be the tasty change your diet has been waiting for. What if I told you solar flares can disrupt our lives? Solar flares, bursts of radiation from the sun's surface, can have a serious impact on our technology and systems. These intense eruptions release energy that can damage satellites orbiting Earth, affecting everything from GPS navigation to communication systems. When a solar flare occurs, it sends charged particles racing toward our planet. Upon reaching Earth, these particles can disturb the magnetic field, leading to potential power grid failures and even blackouts. It's a stark reminder of how much we rely on the sun for life and yet face risks from its unpredictable activity. This delicate balance between harnessing solar energy and managing its powerful side shows just how connected our modern lives are to the cosmos. Are we prepared for the next solar storm? Guess what really drives Olympus Mons to greatness? This colossal mountain, situated on Mars, holds the title of the tallest mountain in our entire solar system. Rising around 24 kilometers high, Olympus Mons is an astonishing 3 times taller than our Earth's Mount Everest. Imagine standing at the base of this giant and gazing up. It would take your breath away. Olympus Mons is not just tall, it's also incredibly wide, spanning roughly 600 kilometers across, which is about the size of the state of Arizona. How did this giant form? Unlike Earth's mountains that typically rise from tectonic activity, Olympus Mons was created by repeated volcanic eruptions over millions of years. Because Mars has a thin atmosphere and lower gravity, the eruptions could build up a mountain much taller than Earth's. This fascinating structure offers a glimpse into the volcanic activity of Mars and teaches us about planetary geology. As we explore Mars further, Olympus Mons beckons with answers about our solar system's past. What secrets does it still hold for us to discover? Prepare to be amazed by the dangers of microsleep. This surprising phenomenon occurs when sleep-deprived individuals unintentionally nod off for a few seconds, often without realizing it. Imagine driving down the highway when, for just a blink, your mind drifts off to sleep. This is microsleep, and it can have deadly consequences. Research shows that sleep deprivation significantly increases the risk of accidents, making it a major concern worldwide. Whether you're a student pulling an all-nighter or an exhausted parent, the impact of not getting enough Z's can catch you off guard. Most people think they can push through tiredness, but microsleep can strike when you least expect it, especially during monotonous tasks like driving or working long hours. Recognizing the signs of sleep deprivation and prioritizing rest is crucial for our safety on the road and in daily life. So next time you're feeling drowsy, ask yourself, is it worth the risk? Have you heard about Devon's odd walking law? In Devon, Connecticut, it is actually illegal to walk backward after sunset. This unusual rule likely originated to enhance safety during those dark evening hours. The local authorities wanted to minimize accidents and prevent any suspicious behavior that might arise when the sun goes down. So if you're planning to visit this charming town, remember to keep moving forward once dusk settles in. It's a quirky way to encourage residents and visitors alike to stay alert and safe while enjoying their evening strolls. While it might seem silly at first, this law reflects a community's effort to protect its citizens. So next time you're in Devon, take a moment to appreciate the view. but do so facing forward to stay within the law. Isn't it fascinating how some laws can be so specific and peculiar? Guess what really drives the fireworks you enjoy? Fireworks began their journey not as celebratory bursts of color, but as powerful weapons in ancient warfare. The Chinese armies were among the first to utilize fire arrows, creating massive chaos and confusion among their opponents. These fiery projectiles were not simply fancy displays of light. They were strategic tools designed to instill fear and disrupt enemy formations. As time went on, people began to appreciate the beauty of fireworks, transforming them from instruments of destruction to vibrant symbols of celebration. Even today, during festivals and holidays, we marvel at the dazzling shows that light up the night sky. They remind us not only of victory and joy, but also of a fascinating history where fire and sound once meant life or death on the battlefield. Isn't it amazing how something once meant for war has become a centerpiece of our festivities? Surprisingly, it's a fact that trains can be deadly. In 2013, a Michigan man named Daryl C. experienced a horrifying encounter with a freight train traveling at 110 miles per hour. While walking along the tracks, he was listening to loud music and didn't hear the train barreling toward him. The impact was nothing short of catastrophic. It threw him an astounding 20 feet. Despite the severe injuries he sustained, Daryl's story took a miraculous turn. Thanks to quick medical attention, he underwent surgery to insert a plate in his neck and astonishingly managed to survive the shocking ordeal. This event serves as a serious reminder of the dangers surrounding train tracks. Always pay attention to your surroundings. After all, a moment of distraction can lead to life-altering consequences. If Daryl could survive such a terrifying accident, what can we learn about safety around trains? Did you know that goats can be part of weddings? In a bizarre incident from Kenya, a man found himself in hot water after allegedly stealing a goat and even attempting to marry it. This unusual case became the talk of the village, leading elders to step in for a resolution. The elders decided that a dowry had to be paid to the goat's owner, which made this situation one of the most peculiar criminal settlements ever reported. While this story seems absurd, it reflects a cultural context where livestock holds significant value. Goats are often seen as symbols of wealth and status, especially in rural communities. This incident highlights how traditional norms can sometimes collide with modern legal systems in unexpected ways. Can you imagine the conversations sparked by this strange saga? In the end, it's a reminder of how deeply entwined animals are in human culture, sometimes even leading to the most unusual of relationships. Prepare to be amazed by why the sky is blue. This fascinating phenomenon occurs thanks to a process called Rayleigh scattering. When sunlight enters the Earth's atmosphere, it encounters tiny gas molecules. The sunlight is made up of various colors, each with different wavelengths. Blue light has a shorter wavelength compared to other colors. Because of this shorter wavelength, blue light gets scattered much more than colors like red or yellow. That's why when you look up during a clear day, the sky appears a brilliant blue. Interestingly, during sunrise and sunset, the sky can shift to stunning hues of orange and red. This happens because the sun's light passes through a greater thickness of the atmosphere, scattering the blue light out of our sight and allowing the longer wavelengths to shine through. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as the sky can reveal the wonders of our atmosphere? Is it really true that cash can be so light? $1 million in $100 bills weighs only about 10 kilograms or 22 pounds? This relatively lightweight nature makes it much easier to transport large sums of cash compared to other denominations. To break it down, a single $100 bill weighs about 1 gram. So when you stack up 10,000 of them, you reach that impressive $1 million mark. In stark contrast, if you were to carry the same amount in $1 bills, it would weigh a staggering 1,000 kilograms, equating to over 2,200 pounds. This clear difference illustrates why larger denominations, like the $100 bill, are more practical for banking and business transactions. Even though the world is shifting toward digital payments, cash remains a fascinating topic. People are captivated by stories involving heists or hidden fortunes, where the physical nature of money adds an extra thrill. The allure of cash hasn't faded, Rather, it continues to spark curiosity and imagination. Why is spider silk stronger than steel? This remarkable material is thinner than a single human hair, yet it packs an incredible punch. Spider silk, made by spiders to create webs, is not only lightweight, but also surprisingly strong. A strand of it is 5 times stronger than a steel wire of the same thickness. Scientists believe that this strength comes from the unique structure of the silk proteins, which are organized in a way that allows them to stretch and absorb energy without breaking. This flexibility and tensile strength makes spider silk a fascinating subject for researchers looking to develop new materials in medicine and engineering. Scientists are even exploring ways to produce synthetic spider silk for uses like medical sutures, biodegradable fishing lines, and even bulletproof clothing. Imagine wearing a shirt that feels like air, but can protect you. With ongoing studies, we may unlock new secrets about this incredible silk that could revolutionize various industries. Who knew such tiny creatures could inspire such large innovations? Did you know India is the spice capital of the world? Approximately 70% of the spices we enjoy around the globe come from this vibrant country. From the aromatic warmth of cumin to the fiery kick of chili, India's diverse climate and rich soil provide the perfect conditions for growing a wide variety of spices. Each region has its specialties, with southern India being famous for its black pepper and Kerala known for its cardamom. The country's deep-rooted history in spice trade dates back thousands of years, influencing not just local cuisine, but also global flavors and food habits. Spices play a vital role in not only making our meals delicious, but also in traditional medicine and cultural rituals. So next time you sprinkle some curry powder or enjoy a spicy dish, remember that a significant part of that flavor journey begins in India. Isn't it fascinating how one country has influenced the culinary world so dramatically? Did you know Margherita pizza has royal roots? This iconic dish is named after Queen Margherita of Italy, and its history is as delicious as its flavor. In 1889, the Queen visited Naples and wanted to try the local cuisine. A skilled pizzaiolo named Raffaele Esposito created a special pizza just for her featuring fresh tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and basil, ingredients that represent the colors of the Italian flag. The Queen loved it so much that he decided to name it after her. This magical blend of flavors didn't just please her palate, it celebrated Italy's unity during a time when the country was still being formed. Today, Margherita pizza remains a favorite worldwide, cherished for its simplicity and freshness. So next time you enjoy a slice, think of the Queen who inspired it. Here's a wild fact about our money. In 1998, it was reported that a staggering 92% of global currency was digital. This means that most of the money we use every day isn't in the form of coins or banknotes. It exists as numbers in complex information systems. When you swipe your card, transfer money online, or use a digital wallet, you're using this digital currency. This trend has only accelerated since then. Today, online banking, credit cards, and even cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are essential components of our financial ecosystem, making transactions faster and often more convenient. Physical cash, despite its nostalgic charm, now accounts for only a tiny fraction of total currency worldwide. As technology continues to evolve, will cash eventually fade into history, or can it coexist with emerging digital forms of money? Did you know Dolly Parton once lost to herself? In a delightful twist of fate, the legendary country singer entered a look-alike contest for her own image, and surprisingly, didn't win. Contestants believed her appearance was too artificial, showcasing her iconic style that's filled with glam and exaggerated features. Dolly's persona, characterized by her big hair, flashy outfits, and warm smile, has made her a beloved figure in country music. This amusing anecdote not only highlights the playful side of her personality, but also reflects how she embraces humor in everything she does. Known for her quick wit and genuine charm, Dolly shows that she doesn't take herself too seriously. Her willingness to laugh at herself and connect with fans through relatable stories only strengthens her appeal. It's just another reason why Dolly Parton continues to be an enduring icon in entertainment. Can you imagine that Berembio discovered Mata's potential? In 1962, Berembio, a key player in resource exploration, received intriguing information about the Mata area. This region, located in South America, was recognized for its rich natural resources and prospects for mining and industry. The discovery set off a wave of interest as geologists and environmentalists alike saw the Mata region's potential to contribute significantly to local economies and even to the global market. Many experts conducted extensive studies, hoping to uncover hidden minerals and materials that could drive technology and infrastructure forward. The Berembio's exploratory efforts reflected a crucial moment in understanding how resource management could shape regions, especially in terms of employment and sustainability. Over the years, the Mata area has continued to intrigue researchers and investors, raising questions about balancing economic development with environmental protection. What new discoveries lie ahead? Have you ever heard of the Lonely Hearts Killers? In the 1940s, a chilling couple took advantage of Lonely Hearts ads to lure vulnerable women into their trap. Known as the Lonely Hearts Killers, this pair reportedly killed at least 17 victims before their reign of terror ended. They would place ads in newspapers, enticing women seeking companionship with promises of love and affection. Once the women arrived at their home, they faced unimaginable danger. The couple would then rob and murder them, hiding their bodies in various locations. This horrific saga came to a dramatic halt when investigators pieced together the clues, leading to their arrest. After a series of trials and immense public outcry, the killers received the death penalty for their heinous acts. Their story serves as a dark reminder of the dangers of trust and deception. What can we learn from such a grim tale today? Guess what really drives Istanbul's unique charm? Istanbul is a city like no other, straddling two continents, Europe and Asia. This fascinating geographical position is made possible by the Bosporus Strait, a crucial waterway that connects the Black Sea to the Mediterranean Sea. This not only makes Istanbul a significant trade hub, but also forms a vibrant cultural bridge where East meets West. Imagine walking through bustling markets filled with spices, delicious street food, and rich history, all while standing in two different parts of the world. Istanbul's blend of diverse cultures is a fusion of traditions, cuisine, and languages that reflect its unique place in history. From the majestic Hagia Sophia to the charming streets of the Asian side, every corner tells a story of how this city has been shaped by its unique location. Isn't it incredible how one city can offer such diverse experiences?